Good morning. Welcome to Morning Brew with, yes, it's your girl Germaine. We're back. We're back on this Purpose Plus Production Tuesday. Yes, I decided to make Tuesdays the thing for Purpose Plus Production. But give me a second. I forgot to start my Instagram. Hey, okay, over on Instagram. Here we go. Forgot to start you. But yes, welcome to Morning Brew with, it's your girl Germaine. And today we are back and we're going to be talking on this Purpose Plus Production Tuesday with the topic. The brew topic is choosing over chasing. Uh, if you're like me, you've probably been doing a lot of chasing and not enough choosing. Okay? Yeah. All right. So, yeah, that's where I find myself sometime. I find myself because my mind is always wanting to, I don't know, visions and purpose. I mean, things just be constantly coming at me. But the thing is, I have to start choosing some things. Okay? And stop chasing. All right. But let's get into this message today. So let me get my stuff together. So, you know how we do. Before we start, if you are chiming in today on this morning brew, what are you drinking? I have my, my hazelnut coffee. Yes, I'm drinking that. I'm gonna be switching it up because we have a new coffee partnership that's coming on board. So yes, I cannot wait and for us to launch that in Black History Month. So, but with that being said, I have my hazelnut today. What are you drinking? If you're stopping by for coffee and conversation, or just morning brew and conversation, then let me know what you're drinking and where you're stopping by from. Love to know what part of the country, world you're in. All right, guys. So with that, I see that there may be slightly freezing with me. And you know what else I realized? It's not just me. I was watching some podcasts, some real pop podcasts, realizing, you know what, everybody deals with technical difficulties. So there with me. Um, we're gonna get it together. All right. So we just gonna go flow through the message. Like I said, don't want to hold you long. Hopefully things will shake up and my internet will run smoothly. Okay, y'all. Yes. Let's just hope that it runs smoothly because I really want to get through this message today. And I do see that it's still freezing up. Now, hopefully, maybe it's just my platform. Maybe it's still coming across. I don't know. But let me just get through this message. All right. So we're going to take a pause and we're going to pour into the decisions that forward. Now, when I say you, I'm including myself in that as well. Okay. Because I need today's morning brew probably more than you. All right. So last week we talked a little bit about clarity last Tuesday, knowing what matters. Today, we're going to talk about trust, what you do after clarity shows up. All right, is that fair? Okay, now if you need to go back, if you need to listen to last Tuesday's message, then you know what? Just go right over to our YouTube channel. You can pull everything up at Morning Brew with Germaine and go through our entire vault. Okay. All right then. So, but let me get into this message because I see I'm still a little stagnant. Don't know what's happening. But you know what? It's gonna do what it's gonna do. I look like I'm frozen over on Instagram. Okay. I don't know, but let me talk through things. Let me get through this so everybody can get back to what they're doing today. Now, yesterday was a snow day. We got a little more snow last night. So, shoveling out, whew, that's a tough job. God bless all those out there that's on snow cleanup because that is not easy at all. All right. I feel like I pulled something. but but it's all good. I'm still here today, right? So let's get into this a little bit. Um, all right, here we go. So, clarity without decision still keeps you stuck. I want you to remember that, okay? But then I want you to start thinking about this. Purpose without discipline keeps you busy, but not productive. Think about those two things. Clarity without decisions will keep you stuck, and purpose without discipline keeps you busy but not productive. All right, guys. So, we're going to get ready to go into our pour into purpose segment. And with our pour into purpose segment, let's break some things down. All right. So, purpose helps you choose, not chase. Did you get that? Purpose helps you choose, not chase. Okay. Chasing keeps you reactive. Choosing, it keeps you intentional. Purpose isn't about more options, it's about fewer and better ones. Okay. All right. Let's pour a little bit more. All right. So, production requires follow through, not feelings. So, move your feelings out the way, get your feelings out of it. Okay. Take your feelings out of it. Production requires follow through. You don't have to feel ready to produce. Mm-mm. You don't have to feel inspired to be consistent. Production responds to commitment, not emotions. So, one of my words this year: consistency, being consistent, being committed, right? Hello, Coach Kathleen over on Instagram. Hey, she's going to be with us in studio tomorrow for Mixed Blend Wednesdays. Yes, ladies, we're going to learn some more about menopause, but you got to chime in tomorrow, okay? For Morning Brew. All right, so let's get back into today's message: choosing over chasing. All right, so we're going to continue to pour a little bit more. Alignment shows up in what you repeat. There's that consistency again. Alignment shows up in what you repeat. So, not what you say, not what you plan, but hmm, what you do again and again and again, even when it's quiet. See the consistency there? I'm realizing how important consistency is. It's so important because, listen, consistency will bring about transformation. So, I am looking for transformation to show up in 90 days or sooner because it will. Just be consistent. All right. So, those were just some things that, pouring into purpose. But, here's some different real talk moments that I want to just share, shed some light on. Um, so, here's something I had to sit with. All right. Just because I can do all right now. Hmm. Just because I can do many things doesn't mean I should do them right now. That's probably one of my issues, right? When I say it feels like overload sometimes, thoughts, ideas constantly coming through, doesn't mean I need to make it all happen as fast as it's coming to me. No. And you know what? Once I realized that, I tell you, it became so liberating for me. Being able to pace myself, being able to make some choices at the right time. So sometimes you just got to have some real talk moments with yourself. Yeah. And also keep this in mind: purpose didn't shrink my vision, no, it gave me vision, structure. That was one of the keys. keys, really being able to get back to purpose. Important thing was getting back. All right, connection question segment. And so with this, I have two questions that I want to leave with you. Two questions that I want to leave with you, right? Here's the first one. What are you still chasing that you already have clarity about? What are you still chasing that you already have clarity about? Hmm, that's a good one. Are you thinking about it? What are you still chasing that you already have clarity about? Only you can answer it. I cannot answer it for you. All right, so question number two. What decision would simplify your next 30 days? Now, I have answered this one, but these questions are for you. These are reflection questions for you to sit and think on and see how it aligns with your life today, your daily life. So, these are questions for you. And so, with that, listen, I encourage you to really let these questions kind of steep a little, let them, brew a little, and then really answer the questions because it could probably bring some liberation to you as well. Okay. All right, guys. So, I said I wasn't going to hold you long, and then I don't know, internet still a little wobbly. Don't know how it's coming across because I know me in the studio playing it back looks like it keeps freezing up, but we're not going to give it any power. We're going to keep with the message and we're bringing it to the final sip. The final sip is pretty much where I like to just leave you with some things along your journey today, okay? As you're safe navigating through life. And so, let's get into it. So in the final sip, purpose doesn't argue with you. That's a good one. Dr. Luther McKinstry, thank you so much for chiming in. It's been a long time since we've connected, but I see you over there on Instagram. Thank you. But listen, we're talking about today is our Purpose Plus Production Tuesday, and we're talking about choosing over chasing. But as we get into the final sip of things, let's really talk about some things I like to leave you with today on Morning Brew with Germaine. Purpose doesn't argue with you, it waits for you to decide. Production doesn't rush you, it rewards consistency. Guys, like I said, my word for this year, one of them is consistency. Consistency will bring about transformation. That is definitely my word for this year. One of the words for this year. So today, don't chase the next step. Choose the work that moves you forward. Choose the work that moves you forward. So, you know how we do. We sip slow, decide with intention today. Sip steady. Follow through is key. Follow through is going to be key. And sip forward. Let discipline serve your purpose. And always take a few minutes to just take a pause so you can pour into purpose, okay? All right, guys, it's been another Morning Brew with, yes, it's your girl, Germaine. So if you can stop by tomorrow, like I said, we have Coach Kathleen coming in and she's talking all about those things that we as women that we are dealing with and don't know how to get the answers on menopause, how it affects every part of our life, even relationships, right? But make sure you stop by for Mixed Blend Wednesdays. And hey, I'll see you Mondays, 10:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and Fridays is Author Brew Friday. So make sure you check out to see who's in studio with us this Friday. All right. Have a great day. Be safe out there. And don't push yourself too hard if you're still dealing with all that snow. Okay. All right. So talk to you guys tomorrow. And make sure you stop by. All right. Bye bye.